As this region's first real big design build project, and by far the largest construction projects we have seen in this part of the state, this project was a monumental undertaking. The reconstruction of the connection of US 550 and 160 was part of a long-range plan to enhance the mobility of Southwest Colorado's region. The connection is a key component for future growth, connectivity, mobility, safety, and economic vitality for the entire Four Corners area and all communities within this region, which are currently seeing very significant growth.
The contractor was able to stretch our funding, which allowed for the widening of an additional 3 miles of 4 lanes tying into the previously improved County Road 302. The project ultimately consists of 4.5 miles of reconstructed highway with improved efficiency and mobility by constructing 2 lanes in both directions, improved safety through revised geometry and 10-foot shoulders, as well as through county road intersection improvements. Safety was further improved by wildlife exclusion fencing and deer guards at access points while still supporting wildlife movement through 2 large mammal underpasses, 30 small mammal crossings, and wildlife escape ramps.
The challenges the team faced were unusually complicated and difficult. The first one was just deciding the alignment. Where exactly was it going to come across here? Was it going to be here? Was it going to be a little bit to the south or to the north? How was it going to be done? That was not an easy decision. There were impacts to archaeological and cultural remains all along the top of the ridge here. There were wildlife issues, drainage issues, irrigation issues on the south end of the project. We had geotech issues on the north end of the project. I mean, the list just went on and on and on. So many challenges that a typical project just doesn't have. And so this project, the team had to overcome all of those. And it's a tremendous credit to the CDOT Region 5 staff. They were able to tackle all those challenges, overcome them, and have a project here today.
Significantly, what we have contributed is the land itself. And we steward this land. We've been stewarding this land since time immemorial, and we will continue to do so. So we are pleased that CDOT has honored and recognized our ties to the land, especially with the archaeological studies that took place before the project broke ground.
In very rough numbers, Lawrence alone spent over $21 million on local vendors and hired 94 employees specifically for this project, with over $3.4 million in payroll. This work will undoubtedly stand the test of time and will be a project every team member will take pride in.
This bridge just isn't about getting places faster. It's about forging stronger connections to our neighboring communities and neighboring states. And let's not forget the economic boost this project provided. Over 1,000 people worked tirelessly on this project, local and from afar, becoming temporary residents. This bridge is a testament to teamwork, vision, and a shared commitment to our future. Let's celebrate this achievement and all the possibilities that lie ahead. Thank you.
This is a safer connection of 2 major U.S. highways that are designed to support transportation through and within our growth community as well as into the future. This new interchange is safer and faster. It's designed to carry both freight and traffic, commuters, and our tourist traffic and visitors during the summertime. The Plata County and Durango are border regions and transport not only large daily workforce on the highways, and this connection are the lifeblood of freight routes to the overall country as well as Archuleta and Montezuma County.
This was a terrific team effort. Everybody that here has a piece of this action. And I want to say congratulations, the bridge to the future is here.